How to start dropshipping in UAE with Shopify. Hey everyone, welcome. I hope you're all doing great. In this video, I will talk to you about starting this business in the UAE and what you actually need to do. So, if you want to follow me along in this video and start your business, just go ahead and go to the description down below and you will find a link to Shopify. Click on that and you can just go ahead and sign up for free. And then it's going to be after the free trial, you will get your first month for $1 only. So just go ahead and click on the link down in the description and we can just go ahead and continue. So the first thing is going to be creating your Shopify account, and you can do so by again just clicking on the link in the description, and you can just go ahead and start a free trial by adding your email address in here. Now I'm not going to show you the steps of creating an account because it is actually very simple and easy to do. I will just show you what's next and what is actually required for you in order to start it in the UAE. The only thing that I would need to note is that you make sure you are located in the UAE when you do this, because we want a store that is based in the UAE. And then you can just go in and sign up with Google or any type of method you actually want to sign up with. So, starting off, you will be in this screen right here, and I will talk about what to do in the store in a little bit, but first let's just dive into what are the requirements for you to start your business in the UAE for, dropshipping in Shopify. Now, I did write them down. Those are the basic requirements that you should have by default, but then there's also could be more in terms of requirements. It depends on your business specifically. So once you actually apply for those, you need to also make sure you ask more questions about your business specifically, and maybe they will also ask you for more stuff as requirements. But the key requirements to get started is the first one here, which is the drop shipping license from the trade license. You would need to specify that it is drop shipping when you actually go ahead and talk to them, which you could, go ahead and get from Dubai Department of Economics. You can just go and visit there, and you can just, start applying for your business license. They will obviously ask you a lot of questions regarding what type of business it is, what type of trade you actually want to be doing, and they will tell you accordingly what license is actually going to work best, and they're also going to tell you whether you are required to do more stuff as well. So this is the first thing, which is an essential step to get started. Otherwise, it's not going to be legal. So make sure you do this and get your dropshipping license. Now, the second thing is going to be only if you have an annual turnover that exceeds this amount, obviously in dirhams. So you can just go ahead and add this currency. So you're more specific. So if your company or your business has a annual turnover that exceeds 375,000 dirhams, then you must actually register for VAT or VAT, which is the tax in UAE. But there are also more conditions that could possibly lead you to needing a VAT license before that, before you get to this amount. So again, you will need to just go ahead and ask around, because each business is going to be specific, has different specifics and needs. So just make sure you ask around about your specific business and ask whether you should start registering for a VAT or not yet until you get to this amount. So again, you will need to do more research about this topic, because these are the general rule of thumb. But again, because each store is different, it could actually lead to more, requirements. Now that this is out of the way, we can just go ahead and talk about the online store aspect now. So in your online store, with your Shopify, it's going to be very simple and easy. The first thing is going to be naming your store and adjusting your store name and things like that. You can do all of these things from the settings in the general, and make sure you obviously secure your account, because this is going to be a business. So you'll need to add your password, two-step authentication from this section. Just click on My Store, go to Manage Account, and then you will find the options from there. So all of these measurements when it comes to naming your store, password, and protecting it is the first step. Now, the second step is going to be setting up your payment method. So you can just go ahead and click on payments here from this section. So again, if you did not notice, you just click on settings from the bottom left and go to payments. And then from here, you basically want to add your payment providers and the payment methods. Now, I highly suggest that you actually use PayPal. It is very, very useful and handy. If you don't have an account, you can create one for free and just connect it to your bank account in the UAE, and it's going to be completely for free. Now, the fees that are going to be taken is going to be, I believe, 11 dirhams from each transaction you take from PayPal to your bank account. I'm not really aware about every single fee that is added, but you can feel free to just click on add payment method and search for a specific one that you actually want instead, or you can just go ahead and connect to PayPal and more stuff here. So feel free to just set up your payments again and take your time with it. Next up, I personally would say is going to be taking your time with your online store to customize it to become the perfect store when it comes to looks, when it comes to design, and the aspects of it being very easy and accessible for customers. You don't want it to be too complicated here when people visit your online store. It must be something that is going to be very easy to access. And I'm sorry this is taking too long to load, but just make it as easy as possible for people to access your store and buy the goods that you actually are listing. So just go ahead and take your time to customize your online store. You can just go ahead and do so from clicking on customize, and there are going to be a lot of elements when it comes to customizing your store. So for example, if we just go ahead and open this up, I will just pause for a sec because this is taking a little bit too much time. So here with your online store, editing things is actually very easy and simple to do. You have your elements here that you can actually preview in this side of the screen. And on the left panel, you will find the name of each block. So here we have the announcement bar. So you can just go in and click on the arrow right next to the announcement bar. You can just go in and change the text by clicking on it and changing the text. I misspelled changing, but it doesn't really matter. You can actually see now that we have that. And if you wanted to adjust, for example, an image, you can just go to the image from the side panel here, find the actual image, click on it, and then from here, you can just go ahead and replace the image from here. So first image, select image, and then you can just upload your own and add it to your store. There are more things that you can play around with, for example, the color schemes and so on. You can just go to theme settings. And you can start by uploading your logo. So make sure you create a logo if you want to, if you're actually serious about starting a business, you should actually create a logo, which is a different story. But you can just go in and select your logo from here. Click on upload image. I'm just going to use this one as an example. It's not really our logo. I'm just going to be using it as an example here. And you can just click on done and it's going to be updated here for you. Same goes for favicon and more stuff as well. If you want to play around with colors, you can also do so from, again, theme settings. If you just go back to our theme settings here. Okay, I'm stuck. Wait. Sorry. So yeah, if you just go to theme settings, you can click on colors here. You can set up your color schemes in here. So we can actually make a very special background with gradient instead, like so. And you can feel free to change the colors individually. So just go ahead and play around with this and make sure you customize your store to your liking. Now, I'm not sure what I'm trying to go with this, to be honest. I'm just going to actually keep it a normal background color instead. I'm just going to remove this. And you can just go ahead and set it to any element that you want. So just go ahead and take your time with, customizing your store. There are a lot of videos out there, including ours, that is going to show you how to customize Dawn theme or, the theme that you actually are using. So go ahead and check them out, which is going to help you quite a lot. Now, make sure you save everything that you do, by the way. Now, the last thing I'm going to touch on is actually going to be connecting with a supplier that is going to be, getting the products from and so on. Obviously, you will need to do your research when it comes to finding the right supplier, someone who is trusted, someone that you know exactly 100% that they will provide you exactly what they're selling. And it's not going to be, you're not going to be scamming people and so on. So it could be many different things. It could be from AliExpress, it could be print on demand, and so on. Just make sure you have samples to prove to yourself that it is genuine products. But if you want, you can just go to Add Apps section here from the bottom left, and you can just go to the Shopify App Store from here. And in here, there's plenty of applications that are going to help you with many different things, including and not limited to customizing your store. Shopify Inbox is going to help you with, chatting with your customers. Things that are going to help you with marketing. There's going to be apps that are going to also help you connect with your suppliers. For example, CJ Dropshipping is one of those things. And if your type of dropshipping is going to be print on demand, you can just go ahead and search for example, Printful or Printify. These apps are going to be, each app is going to have their own set of products, different features in it. So for example, if it's print on demand that you're actually seeking, you can just go for Printify, for example, see the plans that they're actually offering, and you can just simply click on install on it. And basically you will need to create an account with Printify and connect it to your Shopify. And this is going to be a reoccurring theme that we do in our Shopify store, is that we connect both parties together, so that whenever we do something in one website, is going to be done also in the Shopify end of things. So you can just go and install Printify, for example, if you wanted to start your print-on-demand business. You can order samples from them. You can create your own designs. You can feel free to add your own descriptions and all of these things. And at the end of the day, once you actually have your products, and I'm not really going to show you how to add your products because each single application or supplier on how you actually want to dropship from them is going to be different. So there's no set stone way on how to do so. But at the end, you will also have your products in this section from the products section, and you will have a list of them. You can adjust them, you can change the images, you can change the descriptions, and so much more stuff. And not only that, you will have them listed one by one. And then when you can create collections, by the way, in many different things. But then if you just go to orders here, they're going to be shown for you all the orders that you will be getting. So basically your plan here is going to be getting the proper products that you actually want to show for people, and try to market your store as much as possible until you find that you have some orders for your store, hopefully soon enough. So again, I can't stress how important it is. Just go ahead and click on the link down in the description and start your free trial. And you get a free trial and $1 for the first month. So you can feel free to take your time to set up your store, make sure everything is ready. And if you feel like you're ready, you can just go in and start upgrading for the actual plan for Shopify and continue on your journey for your business. And I hope that it is a fruitful one. So this is all for this video. Hopefully you found it to be informative, and thanks for watching.